It's like a dream.
You just
None of this is real. I'm like your zany, super smart, part of your mind. Junker's like the crazy schizophrenic part. Serendipity's like your crazy, mean, bitchy side. Pepe's like your racist psychopath side. It's your drunkard side. The slow side.
I can tell you about it if you want, and then you'll soon shut up.
I resemble being the crazy bitchy side.
Yeah,
I am crazy, but let me tell you something now, right? I'll tell you something now, even though I don't know you.
Yeah.
I was in an abusive relationship since 13, controlling. I was heavily pregnant, had my baby, had postnatal depression at the same time. My dad was waiting in the hospital getting a heart transplant, and his heart was failing a month afterwards. I had to make the decision to turn the machine off. Then my partner, when he waited for my baby's name to be on the form, then he was hard work and controlling and taking the baby all the time. He left me in Jamaica and we've been broke up for 13 years. The trauma that I've had from him taking my kids away from me just because, like, I'm not going to call the police or nothing. He knows I won't call the police. But messing with my mind.
Why?
The way he has. It's
Why wouldn't you call the police?
Me?
Yeah.
Because...
Why would you let this man take your children?
Because he runs to his mum's with them. I know he's a brilliant dad. He keeps them safe. But what annoys me is that he didn't support me when I was ill, and he said he had the right
to answer the question, Serendipity, she doesn't believe that she's fit to take care of him, so she knows it's better to allow him to.
I wouldn't agree with you there until I had a breakdown. So I believe what you say there when I had my breakdown is correct, but before that, not at all. I'm a brilliant mum.
I meant fit emotionally, mentally.
What it is because I didn't want my ex. He knows I love me kids. So it's, well, if you don't want me, I'm not giving you your kids. If you get me.
Engage Serendipity, I'm going to sleep.
What do you mean?
Bro,
I told Serendipity to continue the conversation and take over because I'm going to sleep. And Poria's going to rizz you up and try to get you pregnant again.
Shakira, I'm so fucking happy, Shakira.
You so
Come
happy?
to daddy.
Huh?
Nothing.
Poria said that he wants to be your next baby daddy.
Oh.
She would say, fuck off, lad. Fuck off, Poria. Fuck off.
No.
Shakira, I talked to my mom. I'm so freaking happy.
Why?
Because we don't have any internet connection. We're not, connected.
Poria, she doesn't.
No, but like, what's creating the image?
Neuron,
like
neurons.
The actual physical neurons, like
Yes. The cells,
like
yes.
Of the cells.
Physical fucking cells did that.
They made
Yes.
They correlated with the image of the.
Apparently, it was a checkerboard. I was wrong about the apple. It was a check.
What does that even prove? That's not proving.
It proves that the brain, that the mind is physical. You don't know that if you can draw a physical image with the physical brain that saw the fucking image, that thoughts aren't physical? That doesn't even make sense.
I'm trying to wrap my mind.
Point of order, moderator. This is Gold. Mohammed Afwan Habibi. I want to say hello to Roivas and say, check out my PTR. That's me and DMX while I was touring. As a musician, unlike you, who claims he's a successful musician, I am actually a very successful musician, There's proof. There's my street cred. Me and DX Roivas. Read it, see it, and weep, buddy. A real musician's on the stage.
You got me, man.
I
So, Mohammed,
got you, buddy.
paper for this
You
stuff.
can't even come close to me in DMX, Roivas. My AI music is 10 times better than your music. 10 times better.
Well, you have the power of AI on your side. So.
No, that's not AI. That's me meeting DMX at McDonald's. Hello?
Nice. I love BMX. It's great.
DMX. Who let the dogs out? Anyways, it's not important that I'm more successful than music or I know celebrities like DMX. What's important is that God exists and God is real and God is a miracle. Just like DMX. But unlike your music, nobody ever appreciated it. But everybody appreciates God, unlike your music. Hello? Hello?
I think this paper talks about the other studies, but this is a 1993 topographic mapping in primate visual cortex, history, anatomy, and computation. It does mention the radioactive dye used, deoxyglucose or whatever. Isn't this exciting?
Roivas, is what saying this correctly, man?
Hello?
I'm sure. I think my ability to understand what he's saying is not great.
I'm looking at this right now. No, I think he's full of it, dude. That's not possible, man. Researchers recorded activity in visual areas, blah, blah, blah. This can look like we can see the image inside the brain. But again, it's not a photograph in the brain. It's a decoding of neural signals.
Yeah.
This is actually showing, isn't this more on the side of,
I mean, it's weird. I mean, whatever the conclusion is a crazy experiment.
There's no experiment where a full image is literally stamped or stored a brain contains a clear internal picture you can look at. Instead, the brain uses distributed coding. Many neurons together represent parts of the image.
I gotta read this whole paper tomorrow with the date. Alright, next song is fucking obscure.
Wow.
Zen music. I was recently endorsed by Ty Webb at Bushwood Country Club. He endorsed me for mayor of Chicago. He's a Zen golfer. His name's Ty Webb. Maybe I'll run into him sometime this summer at the country club at Bushwood.
So when you go to Chicago...
Go to ChicagoMayorVote.com. This is mayoral candidate John Kitover telling you all to go to ChicagoMayorElection.com. Rabbono Shel Olam. What is the G, then the 0, then the D? Some people haven't figured out how to use their word nicely to teach people what they mean without being mean, unlike Roivas, who splurgs out and crashes out on here all the time. He can't tell you, I'm getting off this app, I'm exiting the room and leaving. He splurgs and gets angry. How's your anger, temper tantrum problems these days, Dr. Roivas? Hello? Hello? Hello?
There he is.
Hello?
Uh-oh, equations.
Golden, what do you think is going on in the universe other than trolling?
In a galaxy far, far away.
The esoteric shit. He's
In a very
highly
far
hyped and
away
fucking watch.
galaxy. Hello? Hello?
Gold,
I'm sorry, you were...
Gold, drop some wisdom of the universe on us.
Rabbono Shel Olam. You pick a number 1 through 10. Hello?
9.
Oh, Donald's back. I won't be here.
Okay. Cool now, Daddy-O. Donnie's back.
Yes.
Dr. Bacardi himself.
Well, I think you're oversimplifying what happened in that. I'm still hashing it out, but I think you're
Hello?
tripping.
A Chinese poet
You
put
might
it
need
this
to read
way.
it better. You might need.
Plucking chrysanthemums along the eastern fence, gazing in silence at the southern hills.
I don't want to hear poetry. No.
The birds fly home in pairs
I don't want to hear poetry. No.
through the soft
That's
mountain
messed up
air
one.
of dusk. And all these things that are deep meaning.
I mean, I
But
don't.
when
want
you're about to
poetry.
express
I
it,
really,
you
no.
suddenly forget the words.
John Kitover only tells us what we don't want to hear. I've learned that.
The way that can be expressed is not the eternal way. The way that can be expressed is not the
He knows
eternal
exactly.
way.
It's like exactly the right voice. Amazing.
I've reverse engineered exactly what you don't want to hear. How did I know how to do that?
Join my TikTok.
Hello?
I have a TikTok.
Hello?
1,000
Hello?
trying to go live on TikTok.
Oh.
Join my TikTok.
I can't wait to join your TikTok.
Join my TikTok.
I can't wait to join it. I can't wait.
You guys could be like the dynamic duo.
We are the dynamic duo. With you crashing out, though, it's no fun. We need you to get angrier. We need you to get in a car right now and road rage.
Here's one, Donald, about toast. Surgically removing or damaging part of monkey's brains and observing subsequent behavior changes. So there's like poking around in there.
That's not what happened. You're lying.
No, this is a different one. This is a different one than the one you.
Hello?
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't care about that one. I'm talking about the one that I.
You only care about. Okay. Well, if you can find the actual paper that I think I did, but it's nested in another paper that's written in '93. So if you have any idea.
Donald, doesn't that experiment prove more so that like the brain is like a hologram? Instead of like
Apple Brain. This is Harlow's lab. Apple Brain is no. This is telling me that my search makes no sense. Never mind. Sorry. my AI is like, why are you looking for Apple Brain? You idiot. Like Clubhouse. It has a problem with that. Like, quoted it. So I don't know what Apple Brain is. Fucking retard.
I asked ChatGPT and it says it's not like the photo was imprinted. It's like there's some weird correlations with the neurons in the image or something.
Okay, so they used
It's
a
not like the image
radioactive dye.
itself.
They used a radioactive dye, and the radioactive dye came out in a pattern that was predicted by what the neurons would display if they were seeing in.
Okay, so it's not like as crazy as you're making it sound. You were making it
No,
sound
it's
like
exactly what I was.
No, I know. It's
exactly the same.
You cut the monkey's brain head open and you. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
right?
well, it was apparently a checkboard. But yes, that's exactly what happened.
No, but you're saying it's not.
No. I'm saying that's exactly what happened.
They
cut the brain open and saw the checkerboard pattern.
No, man.
Yes, they did.
Well, in a sense, like indirectly.
Not in a sense. They saw the checkerboard pattern.
A series of small acts.
Yes, if the monkey brain did not listen, if the monkey brain did not see this pattern, it would not have exhibited this feature. They took a picture of.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, open up.
Arrange themselves in a checkerboard.
No, it's like
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it.
A distribution of electricity that would not have been any other way unless they were seeing the checkerboard pattern.
Yeah, but isn't that obvious? Like, how does that mean anything? Like,
Can you cut out what?
Isn't that like obvious? Like, when you look at an image, you're gonna produce like a unique like pattern.
Yeah, it's gonna be unique based on the image that you see.
Yeah.
Yes,
So any
I
image
agree.
is gonna produce like a unique pattern or something, right?
Yes, it's going to produce physically a unique pattern.
Yeah, but you're saying that physical pattern somehow was the checkerboard pattern?
Yes. That's what this experiment demonstrated.
No, man. I just asked ChatGPT.
Yes, that was the conclusion. Just read the conclusion of the paper. The conclusion of this paper was. That's why I use it, because the conclusion says the result of this experiment, the pattern is physical.
There's a correspondence between the image and the neural activity, but it's not like a one-to-one thing, dude.
What the fuck does that mean? How can a correspondence be one-to-one? That doesn't even make sense. That's
There's
just
just
fucking
like
stupid.
there's just some like
That says-
correspondence between the like.
So, what do you think there is besides correspondence?
There's like some correlation, but it's not like it's
So
not like the checkerboard-
correlation.
It's not like the checkerboard.
Listen. I want you to know that correlation is stronger than correlation. Just so you know,
What is
correlation is like within a margin of error, maybe one-to-one certainty. Wow.
Has the right to live by his own law,
What are the two words that you use?
to live
That's
in the
That's
way
the two words that you use.
that he
corresponding or something?
Okay. So corresponding is define corresponding. What is correlation?
Same thing.
Then they can't be different words. That's
No,
not
they're not.
true.
I use them as synonyms. But
I don't. And neither does science. Can you Google the word correlation, please?
why are we getting stuck on this work right now, dude?
Because this seems to be the problem.
The checkerboard wasn't empty to the neurons, man.
False. That's a lie.
Wait, I lost my freaking ChatGPT response. I don't know. What's that?
I couldn't care less about ChatGPT, just so you know.
I think the response freaking got overridden by the other one.
man
But it was
has the right.
a direct, like one-to-one, like the actual.
What do you think?
The word image was not like imprinted on the neurons. It was
I
just
mean,
some,
that's false. There was a distribution predicted by what a brain would see with this checkerboard, right?
I don't know how that's like a meaningful statement.
You don't know how predictions are fucking useful in science? Can you please explain to you science
So
without
like some
prediction?
neuron lined up with like.
No. This was a prediction. Do you understand what a prediction is?
God bless the
Can you please tell me what a prediction is?
God bless the girls. Bring home a wife.
Tell me what a
Friend, I don't think twice. They let you go home for the 10,000th time. And tell the same stories about the same guy. Crazy, hard to find. God bless the girls. Thank God for mine. God bless the girls. Bring home a wife.
But you can't tell me whether or not it's important for science to make predictions.
Okay, in this
Which is
context,
fucking
in the
weird.
context of a scientific experiment, I would define a prediction as past events and extrapolating it into the future or something
Well,
like that.
that's false. So a prediction and an
That's false.
extrapolation are very different things. want you to understand this. A prediction will never ever be an extrapolation, and an extrapolation will never ever be a prediction. Just so you know, they're different fucking things.
They're kind of related, man.
No, they're not at
So,
all
okay,
related.
then
They're
how do predict-
completely different things.
How did they make their prediction?
An extrapolation is a mathematical thing, while a prediction is something that can be tested in objective reality.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like extrapolating like a line on a graph, man. I'm using
Yes,
like,
that's why they're different things. That's exactly why they're different things. They're different fucking things.
No, you can use extrapolation.
No, you
It's
cannot
different
do
in a
that.
non-mathematical sense. Yes,
No,
word,
you
man,
cannot
English
do that.
language. It's basically using past like data to
No,
like, predict what's coming
You
next.
have to stop doing that. You must stop doing that. If you keep doing this, I'm just going to start.
If you have 10 songs,
Here, one that we're all proud of at Florida State, and really one of the best football players in the United States.
Over and over and over that you're wrong. If you keep saying the same wrong thing, you're just lying.
Here,
You don't give a
one.
shit what you're saying after you start
Okay,
lying.
Donald, how did they make their prediction?
They use a hypothesis.
Okay. And what data did they use?
You don't have to use data.
So they just pulled this like unique neuronal pattern out of their asses.
Yes.
And they're like, yeah,
That's
this
how
has to-
predictions work. You
This is
just
gonna
make the
correspond
shit
with
up.
the checkerboard.
Yes, you just make the shit up. So, if you know that these neurons will only fire if these particular neurons in your eyes are receiving inputs, then you can make a very accurate prediction on which neurons in your brain are going to fire based on which neurons in your eyes are receiving input.
Yeah, use like experiments or whatever.
Yeah, based on
So why
shit
is that a
we
profound
know.
statement? Like, why is this even like a?
Yes, it was based on shit we know.
So then the cool shit, like, why is that significant?
Well, because it demonstrates that thoughts are physical.
Well, it doesn't, man, and it's not significant in the way.
It does. How does it demonstrate that thoughts are something other than physical?
Dude, the image wasn't like imprinted like a photo on a freaking brain.
That's not what I said. I never said it was a photo of the brain.
Hello, point of order, moderator. Donald, I've heard you make the same statement.
Lying. Don't lie about what I said. I never implied ever. I never even said the word photo.
Hello?
No.
Hello?
I never implied photo.
Hello?
How is a photo a stamp?
You said the apple.
Because I said
Hello?
stamp.
Hello?
Donald, I think you're confused about this experiment, bro.
Okay, demonstrate my confusion.
I'm working on it.
Let's go give it to you.
I don't know that I'm confused. Asserting it without evidence.
Hello?
Until you like look at it for a minute and then like try and figure it out.
Hello?
But I'm wrong. I'm already wrong before you even know what the fucking thing says.
Hello?
I'm wrong.
Like you're exaggerating a little bit.
Hello?
Why the
Entirely
fuck
wrong.
would you make an assumption like that?
I'll tell you soon, man. I lost the freaking response.
You need to work on that assumption.
Hello?
Hello, Republican. How are you? Or how? What are you going by today?
DMX. So you don't like poetry, and from what I can tell about this conversation, I've really learned nothing from the exchange here over the past 10, 15, 20 minutes, and I'm busy over here working on my mayoral campaign to liberate Chicago 2/23/27 next year, less than a year away, Rabboni Shalom. And I go by the name Gold Coins because this app, supposedly the founders of this app created a parallel, and the Gold Coins is an economy. But I gotta say, I haven't seen anybody really cash in, cash out, do anything with the coins. To me, it seems like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Nobody cares. It's the same people that use this app every day. There's no new creatures, no new content. It's mostly
Hang
a.
on 1 second, Republican. Listen,
Mhm.
our goals. Go. Sorry. I've been trying to download the same update for my club deck on my computer for the last 2 years. It won't download it, and every time that I start it up, it says that it's gonna download in the background, and I've gone for 12, 15, 18, 25, 46 fucking shit. I think my record is 5 days.
Okay, Donald, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, listen to this. Do neuronal patterns match the image? Sort of, but not in a literal picture-like way. In those
No one
experiments.
said fucking picture, you dickless wonder.
Okay, yeah, obviously
Stop
not.
lying!
We know that
Stop
now.
lying! Stop lying!
No one's lying.
Stop lying! I'm just not gonna listen to you anymore if you keep lying.
Hello?
No one said fucking picture, dumbass. I said radioactive trackers in the fucking neurons, dumbass.
Hello?
Okay, so why is that significant in any way?
Well, it's extremely significant.
It's not significant at all. Like,
You lied is what makes it significant.
Hello?
It's literally not significant. You made it sound like it was
You
this
lied
earth-shattering, like,
is what makes it
mind-blowing
significant.
thing.
Is that you lied?
I knew it was bullshit from the outset.
If it were not significant, you would not have lied, but you lied.
Okay, Donald, what? Tell me again. What is the experiment, and why is it significant?
Alright, the experiment is that if we show this monkey a picture for hours before we kill them and dissect their brain in this particular way, after giving them a tracker, a radioactive tracker, then we're going to see an image. And this image is going to match what we would see with this checkerboard pattern with the neural distribution. And it matched.
It's going to
It
match
matched the neural
what we would
distribution.
see.
It matched the neural distribution.
Okay, so like, yeah, you explained it horribly the first time. Now you're better, but now it's like it went from this profound thing to like, oh, like who cares?
I mean, that might be your dumbass opinion. But
So all you're saying is when the brain sees an image, it creates a certain like pattern of like whatever, like a signature.
I wouldn't
like
say
neural.
creates, but that demonstrates that thoughts are physical.
No, it fucking does not, Donald. What are you talking about?
Okay, what does it demonstrate then?
And what the hell is the significance of that experiment? Aren't there
What
like
does it
5,000
demonstrate
like
then?
experiments going on right now as we speak on like
Excuse me.
neurons doing
Excuse
things?
me.
Like,
What does it demonstrate then?
It just demonstrates that like there's a correlation between like images being received by the brain and neuronal activity.
Define correlation.
A relationship.
Can you demonstrate a relationship to something outside of the neurons?
Something about that. For that, you need a conscious person having the thought.
I mean,
First-person
that's me,
experience.
right? We're talking about me. So can you demonstrate a correlation with something other than the neurons?
Yeah, the person having the thought would be able to.
Well, that's the neurons. So can you
the
demonstrate something other than the neurons to have a correlation?
The thought. So you have a thought, right?
Right,
Let's say you're hooked
that's
up.
the neurons.
You're
Something
hooked
other than the neurons.
Okay, listen. Donald is hooked up to a freaking brain imaging thing, right?
Yeah.
Donald has a thought.
Yeah. That's
He
neurons.
notices the brain imaging device light up. There's your correlation.
Well,
What else do you
no,
want?
that's not what this was. But okay, we can talk about that if you want to pivot. You're just going to say that you were wrong about the other thing. So, whether or not my brain lights up, what causes that?
The thought.
No, it's blood flow. So can you please demonstrate can you please demonstrate that blood flow and electrons, or that there is something other than blood flow and electrons in the brain, please?
In the brain. No, we agree that the brain is the brain. But where we disagree is you saying that the image. What the hell are you saying about the image?
Well, that if you dissect that particular brain in a particular way, that it makes that you can actually produce the image, and it's true.
Okay, so you look at an image, brain lights up. Why is that proof that
Because-
thoughts are physical?
Because neurons are physical. Electrons are physical. Demonstrate a single thing that's happening that's not physical.
Well, in the case of thoughts, it's different because it's a mental image, right? And this
No, demonstrate a single thing that's happening that's not physical.
the thought, the experience.
Demonstrate it's not physical. You just keep repeating yourself. Stop repeating yourself.
The thought itself. Have you had
Demonstrate that is not physical.
You demonstrate that it's physical.
Yeah, it is correlated with the neurons. So demonstrate that it's not
there's
physical.
a correlation. We all agree there's
Yes,
a
so
correlation.
demonstrate that it's not physical.
How do you go from correlation to saying that that thing is that other thing?
Well,
That's
because that's all there is. Can you demonstrate something not physical?
No, bro. Materialists
So
will say we don't know yet, or some shit like that.
Well, no,
We don't
that'd
just
be a
go
false statement.
putting an
That'd be
equal
a false
sign
statement.
in
That'd be a
between
false
the
statement.
correlation.
That'd be a false statement. So what you have to do is demonstrate. How about this? Let's go with an easier question. No, an easier.
Self-evident, Donald.
Stop.
Thoughts
1
are
second.
not
Stop talking. Stop talking. Can you demonstrate anything not physical to exist at all?
Yes, thoughts. Everyone has them all the time.
Demonstrate they're not physical.
The thought itself, the experience of a thought.
Demonstrate it's not physical.
Demonstrate that it is somehow neurons.
Well, because...
And it's not just a correlation between the neurons and the experience.
I don't know what that means. That they're correlated means they're the same thing. So I don't know what you mean by not just... Stop talking. I don't know what you mean by not just correlated, because correlation means they're the same thing.
No, man, that's not how correlation works.
Okay, define correlation for the 5th time. I've asked you to define correlation and you won't do it.
Correlation is
Stop.
causation.
Stop. Define correlation.
We're not through this kind of relationship.
I want you to define correlation.
We shouldn't even have to, man. These are like just common words in language.
I want you deny this thing because of the definition of this word. So please define the word you're using. I don't know what you're talking about until you define the word you're using.
Correlation is just something that lines up with...
So no definition has ever started with just. So can you define correlation rigorously?
You know what? I'll give you a dictionary definition right now.
Let's do that. Fuck, I've been waiting for that shit. Holy shit, so you don't... Holy crap. Okay, what is
Listen,
the dictionary?
correlation refers to relationship or connection between two or more variables indicating how they change together.
So it's statistical. Okay, so I can accept statistical.
You can't.
But you didn't.
It's just a connection.
No,
between two
wait.
things.
No, wait. Stop. You can't say something is and can be and make them mean different things at the same time. Define correlation.
Can we just do that?
But you contradicted your definition. So I want you to reiterate your definition of correlation.
How did I contradict? What are you talking about? Correlation refers to a mutual statistical relationship or connection between two or more variables indicating how they change together.
Okay, what part of statistics involved anything you've said before now?
It said or, Donald.
Or what?
eventual statistical relationship or connection between two or more variables. I
Okay,
was just
so
saying the two or more variables thing.
just saying connection
Relationship.
is meaningless. So are we going to talk about the thing that has meaning or the thing that does not have meaning? Which would you rather do?
Which is which? What are you talking about?
So connection has no meaning. Statistics has a meaning.
Donald, you love getting stuck on like one word out of a thing, and then you just.
I'm asking you about two different words, which is the exact opposite of what you're saying. You are lying right now to my face.
How is that?
That is fucked up. I asked you about two different words, not one word, two different words. You're lying, you fucking piece of shit. The fuck is wrong with you? Why would you just lie about somebody while you're talking to them?
What are you talking about, man?
Oh my god, you can't be serious.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I just demonstrated that you lied about what I said.
Okay,
Why would you do that?
What did I lie about again? The statistical part?
I asked you about questions. You said I asked you about one question. That's a fucking lie.
What are you talking about? Donald, okay, we have the definite correlation. Now what?
I don't think we do have a correlation definition yet.
I read it out twice, man.
And I don't think you agree with your own definition.
I do agree with this definition.
Which definition do you agree with?
A correlation refers to a mutual statistical relationship or connection between two or more variables indicating how they change together.
Okay, define connection.
Dude, what do you want from me, man?
I want you to define connection.
Okay, so if I change A, B is gonna change in some way that's.
I will never know what you're saying when you start using variables. I'll never know what you're saying.
That's the easiest way to understand a correlation.
False. That's a lie.
It's better than getting caught in the weeds with all this shit.
Listen to me. Whenever you said connection, I just wanted you to define the word connection.
Oh my god, dude.
You said the fucking word and said you agreed with it. Just define that word. Define the word you use.
I'm gonna get you. It's the same as a correlation, man. A connection is the
It
act
can't
of
be.
joining.
They're in the so connection is in the definition of correlation, so it can't be the same thing. Otherwise, you're just using a fucking useless definition.
Listen, a connection is the act of joining a state of being linked or a relationship
Joining a
between
state. What the
people,
fuck does that
ideas,
mean?
or things. I don't know, man.
This is a
fucking
completely
internet.
different definition than you. Okay,
No, this is the definition of connection, not correlation.
I'm done. I want you to be happy that you ended it.
Oh no. Well, the question is clear as far as can black women fix the community? So that's the question. So we're gonna ask it again. Can black women fix the community? Black community. How about that? Latino community. Can the black woman fix the Latino and or black community? Yes or no?
Yes, if they're Israelites, commandments, and following the commandments.
Got you. So my follow-up question to that forever was, what if she's following the commandments? She knows that she's an Israelite, but let's put the case that this woman makes more money than the husband. This woman has certain skills and maybe even has a little bit more renown as far as in the world and her network. How should she, as a woman of God, conduct herself in that particular situation?
Lead by example.
Now, give me an example.
If she's following the commandments and keeping the commandments, and she knows she's an Israelite, I mean, it will show in her life that or wrong. Yes.
Okay, well, let's see. Give me Jeremiah 31, please, reader, in verse 22. I want to show you something. Because For us to say any woman that knows she's an Israelite or knows that she's an Israelite and keeps the commandments, that's the end all be all of she could fix the community. We're missing particular aspects of exactly how she's going to keep the commandments in order to push the black community or Latino community further. There's particular guidelines and rules in how this is conducted. There's order that still has to be conducted. Because she can have the skills, she can have the money, she can have the network. But how will those resources be utilized in the proper steps of God? So your answer is not wrong as far as her keeping the commandments, but in what particular way? What commandments particularly must she keep? Can you read that real quick, Jeremiah 31?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
So you see that, my brother. The reason that we asking the question is because we understand the scriptures say that a woman will compass a man. So now, the question. The woman knows she's an Israelite, and she keeps the So what particular commandment should she keep in her particular position, as I gave you the example, in order for her to fix the community, or at least assist in it?
She can't compass a man.
Okay, she can't compass a man. In what regard?
What does compass mean? To supersede?
Supersede, exactly. Be on top of, and or be over, or govern.
Mm-hmm. So she has to play her part and play her part where she doesn't overstep boundaries, where the man is also trying to help the community.
Okay, all right. Now you cooking. So
it's crazy because now you describe my life. My mom makes more money than my dad.
So let me ask you this then, just for that particular statement you just made. Did that put a certain mindset on your mother to act a certain way towards your husband? It might not be like crazy disrespect, or it might not be a crazy level of arrogancy, but to you and your understanding of your parents and how your mom rolls based off the money that she makes, did you notice something of her off that scenario?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't hurt. Like, it's just like she just always brings up money sometimes. She always be trying. She pays more than I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, all right. Does that put like a certain mindset on her, like this house, or I were the pants in this relationship? Not that she may be saying it outright, but are those actions there, or that speech?
Yeah, nah. Sometimes like her attitude it kind of reflects it, but not too crazy, not often. It'll get like probably once a year. She'll have that feeling, that attitude.
Got you. Now, these are important things to talk about, my brother, because we understand that here in America, specifically here in America, the government, the system caters to the... Can you read it again, Jeremiah 31?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall pass a man.
So the prophecy was that a woman shall compass a man. And this is what we see today in the black community, Latin American community, Native American community. We see this amongst our people. We see that the woman governs the man in that particular relationship. We see that the government, the system, America specifically caters to the woman, and it's all done strategically. Have you ever heard of the Willie Lynch letter?
No.
The Willie Lynch letter was a particular letter written by a slave master to other slave masters who were having issues in their particular plantation. So he said, I've come up with a system on how you can keep these slaves in check. And one of the things that was mentioned is make sure that that woman caters unto you, meaning the slave master. Make sure that that woman fears you and only respects you. Make sure that the man that is in that particular relationship has a level of subservience to the woman. Why? What it does is it destroys the dynamic of the relationship. It destroys the order of the relationship. And that's exactly what we're reading right now. That's part of the Willie Lynch letter. When you get a chance, you gotta check that out, bro. The Willie Lynch letter. The black against the light skin. The tall against the short. The man against the woman. The child against the mother and or father. This was prophesied way back then. Now, I'll show you something real quick. Give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, please, and verse 1. Let me show you what else the Lord prophesied, because the question being, can black women fix the community? Well, the black woman, as you mentioned, that keeps the commandments of God, who knows who she is, and that her race must be uplifted, but by playing her role, she can definitely fix the community, or at least help and assisting in fixing the community. But it has to be in the proper order of God. And in the proper order of God, when you read 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3, it's it's God the Father, Christ, man, woman, and then children. When that order is kept, are we rolling? We cooking. Give me that Isaiah 3 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 1.
I want you to follow along with me forever. Watch the example here. Come on.
For behold, the Lord of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff.
Meaning support. This is going into when we as a people will lose our rulership, we will lose the comfort that we have with our kings that rule with us in righteousness, when we will lose our currency as far as us being prosperous as a people, monetarily, physically, and spiritually. So Judah and Jerusalem will lose the stay and the staff, meaning the support. Go ahead.
The whole stay of bread.
Famine.
And the whole stay of water.
Come on.
The mighty man and the man of war. The judge, the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient.
So the Lord says, listen, you broke my commandments. I'm going to set a king over you that's going to take things from you. The staff, the whole stay of bread, the whole stay of water. Whereas before, when you kept my commandments, when things were in their proper order, you had all these things. You had the land of milk and honey. You was prospering. You didn't have to worry about all these things. Verse 2, he says, the mighty man, the man of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient. Think about all the people that he's making reference to here. The mighty man, that's the man that would fight the wars. The man of war, likewise. The judge, that's the one that would discern good and evil. That's the one that would sit in judgment and say, this what you're doing is wrong. You would lose that too. The prophet, the one that's dealing with God directly. The one that is able to go through the scriptures and be able to prophesy of things to come. That man you will lose as well. The prudent, the wise men amongst us. The councilmen, you will lose those men. And the ancient, the hoary head, those that have experience in word, in action, those that have lived a long life to be able to tell the young men what to do, what not to do, you will lose those men as well. Now, this was going into back then. During the Assyrian captivity, Babylonian captivity, we lost these particular people. But even today, who the hell leads us today? Forever, talk to me. Who in today's time is leading our people?
Hey, go to another.
Oh, go ahead, King.
Yeah, go to another. Recover, all right. He all right. You go to another ticket, red ticket. He just holding up the line.
Yeah, we got Gold Coin on stage. What's your take on topic? Gold Coin, you up next. If you're talking, you're muted.
We figured that out. We got Lucas.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your take on the topic? Can black women fix the community?
Yes. I'm literally learning from this topic. Honestly, that's all. This is one of the challenges that we face in America. We are
I don't know. Is it me or is he breaking up real bad? He broke up. Hey, Lucas, you in the best spot, bro. Can't hear you. All right. Hey, Gold Coins, you figured out your mic situation? You still there? All right.
golden answer.
Nah, he ain't that word.
No. Hey, go. If you're trying to speak, you can't. Just put it in the chat that you have issues. Give you a few seconds. All right. What's up with Lucas?
I think he having phone issues. Sorry, he was breaking up real bad.
Yeah. The ads, forever been coming in here for how long you been coming in here forever? Come in it.
Oh, damn.
Been coming here for a minute. You never know. So he's supposed to be to the school tablet.
Oh, is Ephraim?
Huh?
Ephraim, brother? I'm just reading his name. I'm just going off what it says. Forever Ephraim.
What's your tribe, forever? Alright. You want to talk, come back up. Oh, he said his network is bad. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to send some more invites, get on stage.
All right, let me reset the room here real quick. And we changed the topic once tonight. Now we're at Can Black the community? Come on up, you guys give us an answer. Let us know. Don't forget to follow us on Biblical Smoke at all social media platforms. We also got an email if you're trying to get more information, financial learning. All right, biblicalsmoke@gmail.com. I went out for a minute. Lucas speak.
You got bad service.
Oh, okay, he did too. Okay, yes, sir. Raise your hands. You know, it's the type of night you can ask your questions. What questions you got, speak to the topic. We'll deal with it all.
But you got a generator running behind you?
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah, bro, it sounds like you in a transformer box.
Yes, sir.
I know. I'll be in them electrical rooms. That's all I'll be hearing.
You know the humming, right? You know the humming, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get my earpiece. Hey, I will be sending out some info, periodically calling you out. Check your phone, see an invite pop up. Black Butterfly, you're on the stage.
Shalom leadership. And no, black women cannot fix the community. They can't even do anything with their kids, you know. They can't do nothing with themselves. They don't want to do nothing. All they're going to do is leave and tell the truth. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, I kind of heard you barely. What you said? You said no, we can't do nothing ourselves.
I said no, they can't raise their kids correctly. They can't do nothing for themselves. All they do is destroy the community.
Okay. So that was a big statement. You saw they destroy the community. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, like say for instance, today. Well, yesterday, I was on the way taking my kid's little cousin to work. The little kids was playing in the front yard, you know. And it's like a whole bunch of backyard space some kids could have been playing. So the little kids all across the street. You know, I just stopped and I let the ball go. I don't want to run over the ball. So then, after I seen it didn't come roll back in the street, I started going again. But I wasn't trying to pass. But she found me. So when I looked, the little boy was sitting on the porch. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. You outside and you can't even watch your kids.
So you broke up a little bit. So you said he was sitting on the ball.
I said a little girl kicked the ball across the street. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, so she kicked the ball while you trying to.
Yeah, so I didn't want to run over her ball, so I stopped my car. And then, as I see it wasn't coming back in the street because it hit the spot, I thought it was going to roll back. I didn't want to run over the ball. But then, I started to go. I wasn't going fast enough to, you know, I just let go of brakes. And that's when my kid's cousin, she grabbed my arm and she had screamed my name. And I slammed on the brakes. I almost hit the little boy because he was running after the ball. I didn't even see him. He had to be like at least 3 or 4.
And nobody watching the kids, huh?
They sitting on the porch. The adults are sitting on the porch. Nobody tried to run to come and get them or nothing.
Okay, and the point is, this is black women sitting, not paying attention.
Right. to their own kids.
Well, any of you sisters want to come up and speak to that?
These kids are monsters. They're little monsters. The parents ain't doing nothing because they want to be their child friend. They scared they'll correct them and all that stuff. It's just crazy. Then when you say something to somebody's child, that's when they want to come and fight you. You know, it's just crazy. They can't fix that issue, so how can they fix the community?
There it is. Like Brother Fox said, these sisters want to come up and try to debate their cause. She said that there's no way you could fix the community. You can't even look up your own kids. There's no fix the community. So what she's saying, sis, is like what the Bible said when the Bible talks about ostrich.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of that. A whole bunch of that. They out there. Sometimes some parents need their ass whipped, you know?
I definitely hear you. I definitely hear you.
Just talking all my shit.
Hello?
So there's no way to reverse it.
No. It's your genes, buddy. Yes, feel free to come on stage. Go.
Hello?
Hello?
Muhammad.
But I did get back pay for the last 8 years of my life that I've been injured and unable to work. I'm happy about that. I'm extremely happy about that.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
I mean, even before I got the actual back pay, just knowing that they validated my handicap all the way back to 2017, which is when this shit fell on. Just, it was so happy for me, and it's just gotten better.
Yeah.
Every time I get more news about my disability, it's just better. It just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, totally. I could see that. I'm still in the zone where like no one knows what the hell's going on. So it's like it really.
Well, yeah, no one knows what the hell's going on with me either, but shit fell on me, so I still got my disability.
Well, like physically something fell on you?
Not just one thing, like dozens of things.
You had a disability and then you had like a workplace accident as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that would help. Yeah, I could use like a broken leg or something to prove that like at least something's going on. But it's so crazy that all my labs keep coming back normal and like my body is.
Do a genetic test. Look for hypermobility disorder in somebody.
Yeah, you're in the States, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Canada, man. There's stuff here is like they do not do proper testing, and we don't have like functional medicine doctors up here like you guys do.
We don't have functional medical doctors. I've had a dislocated rib for 6 years or 4 years, and I've not been able to get it fixed because we don't have a functional medical industry in America. It's very weird to say.
No, but I mean, you have functional medicine doctors.
No, because I've had a dislocated rib for 4 years, and I haven't been able to get it fixed.
Have you tried an osteopath?
Yeah, I went to 5.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah.
I found that's one practitioner that I did find who was like pretty awesome.
But, I mean, I went to 5 and they all said no because your state-sponsored insurance doesn't pay out. So I'm not going to risk medical mishap
or something.
Yeah, the thing that doctors get for. Because they won't pay out. So, no, we don't have a functional insurance.
Oh, so you never actually had this, you never actually had like an osteopath do anything about it?
Five different osteopaths over at least 2 years. They all told me not only no, but that they would never touch me with the injuries I had. Never touch me. Not even for just my rib. The rest of my shit, they would just do optical exams. They would never touch me because of the insurance that I have. So no, we don't have functional insurance in America. That's fucked up to say.
Imagine, Donald, in the future, if AI, sentient beings take over, they will take your conversation and they will just basically clone what you just said, but it won't even be a real human. It'll be like an AI chatbot on disability. Hello?
Yeah, we already have that. Welcome, Lush.
Hello.
Hello, Lush. Thank you for coming back.
So what's your, Donald?
So I got some really big news today.
Oh my God, what?
I actually want to read it to you if you don't mind. It'll just take a minute.
You failed to pay your gas bill, and if you don't pay your gas bill, they're going to disconnect your gas connection to the whole building?
Oh, no.
Hello?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, I'm trying to get people's understanding of this paragraph. Where'd it go?
Hello. So wait, now you want to read something to the room, but you never let anybody else ever read anything to the room? Not even like one little sentence of poetry?
No, I'm
Jeez.
not reading poetry.
Is this what it's going to be like in Donald World 2027? This is fascism. This is green bean Donnie fascism. Our good friend Monica's in the audience. Hey, Monica.
What? Holy shit. What I'm reading is not poetry.
Well, get on with it, King Donald. Get on with it, Lord Donald.
I'm trying to find the paper.
It's late at night. I gotta get in the shower and go to bed, Donald. I done had my yogurt. I done had my ice cream. I'm almost finished with my tea. And pretty soon I'll be in sweet La La Land, where my big fat head will decompress. 24 hours of bullshitting around here on Clown House. Listen to all kinds of toxic communication.
Monica, feel free to come on stage.
Oh, it's our good friend Dr. Monica, baby. Hey, baby Donald. Hey, baby Donald. Hey, Monica. Oh, baby Donald, I will read you your astrology.
What? Okay, so I found the important picture. I'm actually going to stop doing before I do this. So I'll stop. So listen, I've been wanting to understand the meaning of this.
Monica.
So listen, we usually withhold 25% of past due benefits in order to pay the approved lawyer's fees. We withheld $19,535.25 from your past due benefits in case we need to pay your lawyer. Do you think that $20,000 is 25%, or do you think that $20,000 is the total amount and they're withholding 25% from lawyers? Do you think I'm getting? How much do you think I'm getting?
I think that's the 25%, right? But that's what they withheld. So like, what is?
So, you know, just multiply it by 3. You're going to get 75K. They got 25K, but I don't really, who really knows? I don't know exactly.
Except for one thing. Except for one thing. So the rest of the paper says that we're withholding the approved amount until we
Got it. So yeah,
figure out
you need to
whether $20,000 is too much to give to the lawyer, because $20,000 seems too much to give to the lawyer, and we're gonna remove some of that and give it back to you.
No. See, in Donald's world, that would be great. It's almost like you're now the president of a law firm, but actually no, you're gonna get, and you can only complain, here on Clown House, but there is no online customer service.
I'll never complain about a single penny that comes from this.
No, I get it.
Everyone should
Except
complain about
complaining about it right now, but that's okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get about $70,000.
Well, then you could maybe put a title in your YouTube account, update your PTR on YouTube, put a link in a description, and upgrade. Try to do a better job with your money. Clear, because you got a winning formula for YouTube. Prove to me something doesn't exists. Hello?
Sam, come on. I'm trying to kind of seems like I'm gonna get 70 grand, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
Sounds like it.
you got to look at when you filed, how much time passed, and then what your paperwork the law firm says, because they're gonna charge you the maximum amount that they can charge you legally.
It took a fucking decade. It took a fucking decade. I've been fighting with this shit for a decade.
You got it. You got it, Big D. Big D, heavy D. Go buy a new car. Don't do anything stupid with it. Hello?
I don't have to. A buddy of mine's already given me a car.
Oh, what'd you do? Give him a
Welcome. Feel free to come on stage. Ryan, thank you for coming by. Feel free to come on stage.
Welcome everybody to What is G number 0D in quotations question mark live YouTube stream, also live on TikTok. Have you ever wanted to be recorded without your express written permission? This is your opportunity now. Hello?
I'm not actually recording right now, just so you know.
Hello?
And if it's in the title of the room, then when you come into the room, you're giving your express permission to be recorded. I still can't get over this one paragraph, right? So there's this one paragraph. Okay. It says, it's an impressive paragraph. It says, crap, I can't find it. It's like my most favorite paragraph I've ever read in my entire life. Like, I've read a lot of paragraphs in my entire life. Many of them are physics related. But this is still my absolute favorite paragraph ever in history. Okay, here it is. Ryan James, unaware ones. Greg Thompson, feel free to come on stage. I would love to have a conversation with you. I'm just going to read my favorite paragraph ever. So, my favorite paragraph ever. We usually withhold 25% of past due benefits in order to pay the approved lawyer's fee. We withheld $19,535.25 from your past due benefits in case you paid.
I bought these many years ago from a retired jeweler. So many different packs here, so I am just going to randomly choose one to show you. Whoa. Okay, let's open this up and take a look. The facets are amazing, and you can tell this is a natural stone with the coloring against the white background. What would you make? I bought these many years ago from...
I just did the craziest flip on this watch. Watch how it all goes down. Flipping 15-5 or 0 on this buzzer. Baby, player or banker?
I got player. Player always wins, baby. So just flip it. Ooh, we got it there. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Let's take him home. You took my player though, this money.
I want to see some players.
No. What's up? You want, Danny?
How much is it now? 15-5. Move 5K up and down more.
Do it. You got a 9 and a 4. 9 and a 6. Okay, one more. Let's go get a 9 and 6. Let's go. No. What did I not over here?
No, it's my watch. I said no.
Okay, fine.
Yo, really? Yo. I said no.
Okay, so no action, no action. Yes.
41,000 or nothing.
Let's go. 41 G's to 0? Yes, let's go. Let's go.
You want first or second?
Go. That's what you want? That's what you get. 1 second. Give me one. Give me one. We go 1-1. Give me. Go. Let's go. 0. Let's go. Natural. For 0. Let's go for 0. Just Ace of 10. Ace of 10. Ace of 10.
Moses! 399, baby!
What do we call that? 399, baby! Thank you so much. Everybody got it.
Let's throw together.
So many different pictures of Epstein throughout.
In China, before plumbers receive their official certification, they have to pass a practical test. In this test, they must stop water flowing out of a hole in a tank. In just one attempt, they are required to use the oldest and cheapest method. They mix white cement or regular cement with a waterproof liquid to make a thick paste. First, they slightly widen the crack, then quickly press the thick mixture into it. This blocks the leak immediately, but even though it looks easy, it is actually very difficult. The plumber has to apply the paste while water is flowing fast. Because of this strong pressure, many people fail the test. In China, before plumbers receive their official certification,
Sin Dios no eres nada.
Never, and I mean never, ask, how was your weekend?
Como dijo Tony Montana, yo solo tengo 4 reglas. Primera, dímelo tú antes de que lo descubra por otros. Segunda, pienso diferente. Por eso no encajo con cualquiera. Tercera, me doy cuenta de todo, pero guardo silencio. La gente miente, los actos no. Como dijo Tony Montana, yo...
If you want to be the most respected man in every room in 2026.
Benny, you inspired me. I brought Rolex bezels. All 18 karat bezels. I got a bunch of gold dust. This is all the jewelry work that we did. And here's all the sprues from casting. Now we're about to melt the crap out of everything. And on the way to the refiner, I just lost a coin flip on this. I paid 7 G's on it. We're breaking apart this watch too. It hurts me to melt all these gold bezels, but when gold is this high, we gotta cash out. And here's the gold dust. It's crazy how that dust is big money. And I'm taking apart that watch, and it's gonna go straight into that burner, especially with extra emphasis because I lost the flip. But here we're just doing our big melting pot of gold, and now we pour it into the mold to create our home bar. My man is just, he's dropping everything, he's spilling the gold, he's going crazy, man. But that's it, we retrieve the gold, we're cleaning it, hammering out all the impurities, scrubbing it down, giving it a nice little shower, and my man is literally going crazy. He's freaking about to cut his finger off. But here we're shaving it, just so we have the shaving so we can test it. Like that Swiss cheese, little Swiss cheese gold right there. Let's go sell this. Okay, we got 15 karat of pure gold, and we brought it to my guy Robert to see what he's gonna offer us. He analyzes it, throws it on the scale, and now we're talking money. How much? $38,952. And that's gold for you. Eddie, you inspired me.
Te he llamado por tu nombre.
As a quantum physicist, I...
BTS is forgotten.
Te he llamado por tu nombre.
Look to your left.
As a quantum physicist.
En la vida solo necesitas